Go Ellsworth, brought to you by these proud community sponsors. Anita Hoffines, Dr. Mark Herzog,
Hi, this is Carol Kratzer with the Ellsworth-Kanopolis Area Chamber of Commerce, and this is our Ellsworth Did You Know? And today we are at Home Lumber Supply in Ellsworth, and we are with Brandon Rohr. Hi, Brandon.
Hi, how are you?
Welcome.
Good.
And we are going to talk about some of the changes. Brandon, tell us how long Home Lumber's been in Ellsworth.
We've been here 13 years. We have been around since 1905, as far as a company-wide anyway. So it's been a good community to be in. I'm glad we purchased this lumberyard. It's starting to really take off and get people back to coming to small town. So keep them out of the box stores and keep them home.
And that's what we're all about. We're all about keeping you home. Now, you took over managing when?
About a year and a half I took over as manager.
Okay.
So.
And you've made some changes.
We've brought in over 3,500 items into the store, which is basically doubling what we had in the store. So
there's a lot that people don't know.
There's a lot of items that we've brought in that people don't know that we have, and that we've become more competitive with. We started stocking garage doors, entry doors, storm doors. For the farmers, we brought in T-posts and wire to their price specific that they want it to be at, so that they can stay home and not have to travel. So hardware, we've got a brand new hardware supplier, which doubled to tripled what we can get. If a customer has something, bring it in. We will find it for you. That's just part of what we want to offer in a small town.
And so now we're going to take a little trip around the store and show some of the items that you've added and have available to people.
Yes, and some of the services that we offer, as far as, bidding houses, garages, sheds, countertops, cabinets, all the interior stuff that people really don't think about. Flooring is another big department that we do a lot of. We have an installer that installs for us, so that keeps us pretty busy. So, yep, that will work.
All right. Brandon, you said that flooring's keeping you really busy. Why don't you give us an example of some of the things that you carry here?
Our flooring department is very wide. We can get about 5 different carpet companies, probably 5 or 6 different tile companies. It has been one of our big sellers to get us back on top. We sell a lot of Boyu carpet, Mohawk carpet. Carpet is 7 to 10 days out. I have an installer on hand who comes out, measures your bedrooms, your living rooms. We give you the full quote. You either sign it or don't sign it, and we get stuff ordered and get it here for you. As far from carpet, we go to vinyl plank, which would be the new and upcoming thing. Vinyl plank, you can put a water hose on that and not hurt it. It's a solid vinyl product. Whereas if you would do a laminate floor, which would be the floating floors that most of the box stores sell, that snap together, that your do-it-yourselfers can do, your homeowners can do. If you get those wet, they're going to swell like a balloon. A lot of people don't tell you that, but I don't want you to spend a bunch of money on a product that's not going to be happy in your house. Not really a good idea for kitchens, bathrooms, because of the moisture you get in those two rooms. So I would push you to the new vinyl product. As from that, we go to ceramic tile, vinyl flooring, 12-foot sheet goods. Other than that, we can get about anything you can find online. Just bring in the product number and the manufacturer, and I will find it.
And I also see over here that you also have wall tile and things like that for bathrooms and kitchens.
Yes, we do sell the new mosaic tiles that you're seeing on
the new
do-it-yourself.
ones.
Yeah, the new fancy ones. We do sell those. They come in sheets, and they are very easy to put up. The only thing you have to be careful for is outlets and corners. That's why we have another guy that likes to put those in for us. And he stands by his work, so if anything would ever happen to that, he comes right back, fixes it, and everybody's happy. So.
Great. So now we've made the transition to kitchens and baths and countertops.
Yes.
So you want to tell us about some of the stuff that you carry?
I will do that. I've got 5 different cabinet lines I can get in vanities and cabinets for kitchens. I've also got Formica tops, Wilson Art tops, LG solid surface tops, granite, and quartz. So any countertop you can think of, I can get you a quote on. The only tops that wouldn't be installed by the countertop place would be a Formica top. I could get you a contractor to put that on for you though. And we're very, very reasonably priced on that. I've been getting a lot more people coming back for kitchens and remodels, which has been fun. I've got 3D CAD designs, so we can design your kitchen and you can have 3D views of every angle of your kitchen with the layout. So it's been an adventure learning that stuff. I've spent a lot of days in school on that one. So.
But that's a great thing to be able to do here in town.
Yes, yes, because the box stores, that's what they're offering you.
Exactly.
Is design right there. So we can now do that. So it's been a learning process for me. But I can do anywhere from your standard contractor cabinets all the way up to custom cabinetry where you can have the leaves put in the woodwork. I mean, it gets pretty intense. So another feature we offer would be Onyx. Onyx is a product made in Bellevue, Kansas. It's the only Onyx plant in the nation. They have a lifetime warranty on all their products. They only do vanity tops and shower bases and walls.
Oh, wow.
So they stand by their products very good. They have 30 or 40 colors. You can actually get online, design your shower, bring it in here, and I'll give you a quote. Knock on wood, I haven't been beat on Onyx prices yet. So.
Oh, great.
And I've got a full-time installer for Onyx. So that has been huge. So, nope, that should be a good product for the community.
So you can do my floor, you can do my kitchen, and now you can do my bathroom.
We can do it all.
All right. Well, we'll talk after this.
All right.
All right, so now we've moved to the boy toys, as us women like to call them. And you carry a brand that none of the big box stores carries.
There's only one box store that does carry it, and that's Home Depot. And obviously, they're quite a ways away from us.
Yes.
So it has been a brand that contractors know simply by the red tool. I mean, it's brought more contractors in from out of town than anything I've brought in. I will be having an open house April 18th with a Milwaukee sale, which has been very beneficial for the community. But the red tools aren't just for the men. I have the ladies line down here. The 12-volt stuff is very good for ladies that like to fix stuff around the house. They're just light, compact, and some of my contractors do use them for some of their lighter stuff like cabinet building and stuff like that. Obviously, they've got a 5-year warranty on the tools, 3 on their batteries. There's not another brand out there that can even touch it. So it has been a big factor in home lumber across the board at all 15 stores.
So now I can tell my husband what I want for Christmas.
So now you can tell your husband to come in and buy you a power tool.
All right. So now we've moved to plumbing, and you have everything under the sun, and if you don't have it, you can order it for us.
Yes.
And you do carry toilets.
Toilets, sinks, faucets, garbage disposals, about anything you can think of for your kitchen or bathroom. Yep, we can get tubs and shower surrounds. I don't carry any on hand because there's hundreds of different styles.
Yeah.
So those are items that I can order and have within 3 days. We also carry hot water heaters on hand because when those go out, you've got to have one.
Yes, you do.
And we've got installers to put those in. I have PVC fittings. The new and upcoming thing would be the shark bite fittings. If you can plug in a cord, an extension cord, you can use a shark bite fitting. Plumbers aren't very happy about that because it's cutting them out of the loop a little bit, but they have been a very good seller. Other than that, we've got, exhaust fans, toilet parts. I keep toilets on hand because that is something that one breaks.
We don't want to wait 3 days for that.
Yeah, you don't want to wait for that. So it's just items like that I've discovered I need to have on hand. So.
Okay, well, let's go this way a little bit. Carry a full load of filters for our furnaces and things.
Yeah, with losing our local store, we've had to bring in furnace filters and air filters because there was nowhere else in town that anybody could find them. So I said, okay, I'll bring them all in, just tell me the sizes.
And there are some other things that you brought in because the store closed.
We've been bringing in it's been random items right now. People have been coming in asking us, saying, we used to get this up here. We can no longer find it in town. So I've been special ordering stuff to fill the shelves as stuff they want. So it's worked out really good. And like I said, if I don't have it, I will find it and I will get it for you. Another big thing for us would be our Valspar paint line. Valspar paints, I've got 2 different grades. I've got a professional series, which would be your mid-grade Sherwin-Williams paint. I have the medallion series, which is a high-end paint. It's your paint and primer in one. Prices are right on across the board for box stores and us. Valspar is pretty fair about that to everybody, whether you're a big store or a small store. Carry a lot of different specialized paints, barn and fence paint because we're a rural community, so we have plenty of barns to paint. Sidewalk marking paint, and also 3 different lines of kills for your odor and rental houses that get stains and everything else you want to get rid of. So, and then Pinafin deck stains have been a good seller too. You don't want your fences and decks to go bad on you, so you might as well coat those every couple years. So.
Perfect. Now, I bought all the stuff for a bathroom. How's it going to get to my house?
We do deliver 5 days a week, sometimes on Saturdays. It just depends on the weather. For $7.50 in town. Anything out of town is $1 a loaded mile, one direction. So that would be our delivery.
Good. So when I order my bathroom, it's only going to cost me $3 to get it to my house.
Well, we might have an exception for you.
Anything else you want to tell us about home lumber?
We do deliver. We do sell a lot of roofing materials. We're very competitive on roofing materials right now. We do set on the job site, so they call in order, and we will deliver those within usually 2 days, sometimes 3, depending on the project. And I can deliver all the way from Colorado to Nebraska. Anywhere you want me to deliver, we will deliver to you. The only thing we don't offer is putting them on the roof, but we make up for that in our low prices. So. Doors, windows, any quotes you need, come in, we'll get you set up, find you a contractor, that way we can get your project done for you.
And you were saying you've been carrying, not just ordering doors, but you have some doors.
I do carry entry doors. I carry 3 different entry doors on hand at all times. I carry Larson storm doors on hand. That way you don't have to wait 3 days. If it's a special color, I'll order those for you. And it doesn't take, there's no upcharge, same price as a white one. And we can get those 3 to 5 days pretty quick. So it's been a good feature for us to carry those on hand. Garage doors, we also started carrying those on hand. So if you want to put a garage door in this weekend, come down on Friday, pick it up, you can put it in. So it's been a good feature for us to start stocking more stuff.
Perfect. So this has been Did You Know with Home Lumber Supply in Ellsworth. And they have everything you need for your home, your farm, your job. They've got it for you. This is Carol Kratzer with the Ellsworth-Kanopolis Area Chamber of Commerce. If you have any questions, you can call Brandon or you can go to goellsworth.com.
Go Ellsworth, brought to you by these proud community sponsors. Anita Hoffines, Dr. Mark Herzog,